anymore. I see a civil war coming. I do. I see civil war coming.
I can tell you right now, if they steal the election, all bets are off. How about civil war? Let's go for it.
Noam Chomsky has a dire warning for the United States as the Republican Party slides further right into authoritarianism. Hi, I'm Yasmin Khan here with Rebel HQ.
One of the lessons we should learn from 2021 is what is happening to the most powerful, wealthy state in world history. It's going off, literally going off the precipice. There was recently a study of attitudes of Republican voters on many issues, comparative study, comparing them with European parties. The results are pretty grim. They rank with parties like Alternative for Deutschland, the right-wing neo-fascist parties. It is one of the two major parties in the United States. The party that is very likely to take power next year and in 2024 because of various manipulations and shenanigans that they're carrying out. They won't win the vote, but they'll probably win the election.
In the study that Chomsky cited, the views of the current Republican Party were in alignment with very right-wing authoritarian foreign governments. Chomsky mentioned that the Republican Party would likely return to power in 2022 and 2024, but not necessarily because they had the votes. In 2021, 34 laws were passed restricting access to voting, while 262 bills were introduced in 41 states that would have interfered with elections. Texas, where I live, led the charge last year, with an impressive 59 voter-suppressive bills introduced. For comparison, Arizona had the second most with 20. I always say that Texas is not as red as people think it is, but we're up against a lot.
If you take a look at the attitudes of Republican voters during the 4 Trump years, concern for global warming declined by about 20%. That's 4 years of propaganda. There are ominous signs of worship of a semi-deity. We're both old enough to remember that from somewhere else. Okay.
When you look at various conflicts and uprisings around the world, you tend to find a few common themes in regards to why it all happened in the first place. One of the most common themes that you run into is a minority ruling a majority. This can happen in various different ways, but one of the best ways it can happen is through voter suppression. Voter suppression ensures that the voices of the masses are stifled in one way or another, resulting in a government that simply does not represent the people. In a democracy, that's a huge problem.